so nothing's in your way. When systems work together intelligently across environments and create a comprehensive view of your infrastructure, you can adapt and innovate like never before. Together, we stop at nothing, so nothing's in your way. The new generation of Power Edge servers. New Power Edge servers work together to create insights in real time, so you can innovate in real time. Together, we stop at nothing, so nothing's in your way. When systems work together intelligently across environments and create a comprehensive view of your infrastructure, you can adapt and innovate like never before. Together, we stop at nothing, so nothing's in your way. The new generation of Power Edge servers. New Power Edge servers work together to create insights in real time, so you can innovate in real time. Together, we stop at nothing, so nothing's in your way.
40 40 लेके बैठो
When systems work together intelligently across environments and create a comprehensive view of your infrastructure, you can adapt and innovate like never before. Together, we stop at nothing, so nothing's in your way. The new generation of Power Edge servers. New Power Edge servers work together to create insights in real time so you can innovate in real time. Together, we stop at nothing, so nothing's in your way. When systems work together intelligently across environments and create a comprehensive view of your infrastructure, you can adapt and innovate like never before. Together, we stop at nothing, so nothing's in your way. The new generation of Power Edge servers. New Power Edge servers work together to create insights in real time so you can innovate in real time. Together, we stop at nothing, so nothing's in your way.
áo xem
Can I please request you to take your seats as we are about to begin our session? Ladies and gentlemen, can I please request you to take your seats as we are about to begin our session? Thank you. Well, a very, very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a bright day to begin a wonderful experience. Namaste. My name is Melanie Pace, and it gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all here on behalf of Ingram Micro and Dell Technologies. Thank you so much for giving us your valuable time and being a part of this experience. Well, today we are gathered here at this event to learn about the latest solutions of Dell Technologies at this event called Accelerate Your Growth, because together we stop at nothing. We would like to introduce you to the power of our end-to-end technology solutions, where an infrastructure that's agile and secure end-to-end, you can focus on what's next, no matter where you are most productive, and push forward with new insights. We will walk you through our flexible and secure infrastructure and how they lead to innovation in your customer's organization, wherever they are most productive. Well, to take this wonderful evening forward and to give the welcome address, it is an absolute pleasure to welcome on stage a gentleman who needs no introduction. Mr. Shrujal Mehta, Senior Regional Sales Manager, Dell Technologies. Let's welcome him with a huge round of applause, please.
કેમ છો અમદાવાદ? ના મજા ગુજરાતી એકદમ મજામાં ના બોલે. કેમ છો અમદાવાદ? હા, that's better. So first of all, thank you for giving us this opportunity to address you after a long time. થોડી વાર પહેલા મને કોઈ પૂછતું હતું અહીંયા કે ખાસા વર્ષે મળ્યા આપણે. મેં કીધું હા ખાસો ટાઈમ થઈ ગયો. અઢી વર્ષે તો હું પોતે આવ્યો છું, અઢી વર્ષ સુધી તો. So કોવિડ સ્ટાર્ટ થયું, કોવિડે ઘણી લાઈફ આપણી બદલી, ઘણું બદલાયું. એન્ડ ગુડ પાર્ટ ઇઝ આપણે નહીં બદલાયા. વી આર બેક. અચ્છા, ઓકે, લેટ મી આસ્ક વન ક્વેશ્ચન. કેટલા લોકોનો આ પહેલો ઇવેન્ટ છે આફ્ટર લોકડાઉન? ઓકે, વેરી ફ્યુ. વાવ. કેટલા લોકોનો સેકન્ડ? ગુડ. કાલના ઇવેન્ટમાં ગયા લાગે છે. ઓકે, અને મોર દેન 2, 3, 4? ઓહ વાવ. અચ્છા, અમદાવાદમાં ઘણા ઇવેન્ટ થઈ ગયા. રાઈટ. સો 2 અઠવાડિયા પહેલા અમે મુંબઈમાં ઇવેન્ટ કર્યો હતો. મેજોરિટી પીપલ રેઝ હેન્ડ ફોર ધ ફર્સ્ટ ટાઈમ. એ છે કે પહેલી વાર ઇવેન્ટ છે મુંબઈમાં. It was mine also. So we are doing this event across country right now, and this is my 4th event in last 2 weeks. અને આ ઇવેન્ટ બહુ ઇમ્પોર્ટન્ટ છે અમારા માટે અને તમારા માટે, બધા માટે. Why? I'll tell you. Reason behind this, 1-2 વર્ષ પછી મળીએ છીએ. ઘણા બધા મને જૂના ફેસીસ દેખાય છે, અમુક નવા ફેસ બી જોઈ રહ્યો છું અહીંયા. And second thing, which is most important thing, a news which I would like to share with everyone. Dell Technology commercial channel business has achieved a milestone last financial year. Our financial year worked from February to January, right? So February 2021 to January 2022, we have achieved one milestone. And milestone was we have delivered $1 million revenue through you partners. A $1 billion revenue. Sorry, my mistake. A $1 billion revenue we have delivered through you partners. When we achieved this milestone, we were celebrating internally. There was multiple calls and multiple things internally happening. Everybody was happy. My daughter, she asked me, "Daddy, $1 million किया तो क्या हो गया? What is so great about it?" I was thinking for a minute. Okay, let me ask question. There is no mark for that. I mean, for that, $1 billion is, if we convert into rupee, कितना था? 7,500 કરોડ. 75 પ્રમાણે કરે તેથી નીચે હતો નહીં ડોલર. અત્યાર પ્રમાણે કરીશું તો it is already crossed 79, right? But anyway, it was last year, so roughly 75, 7,500 crore. And just to give you idea, and why I am saying this, because this is what we achieved together. Because of you, we are able to deliver this revenue. And just to give you idea, કેટલી કંપની છે ઇન્ડિયામાં જે ઇન્ડિયન એમએનસીસ જે ઇન્ડિયાની અંદર 7,500 કરોડથી વધારે રેવન્યુ કરે છે ઇન્ડિયામાં. લિમિટેડ, વેરી લિમિટેડ. ગ્લોબલ રેવન્યુ ઘણા કંપની છે, ઇન્ડિયન. So that's a big achievement for us. One more thing, we are the first company. And I don't know how many of you really realize, but I'll give you an example for that. I'll not take much, I'll just take a minute to explain you that. આજથી લગભગ 1.5-2 વર્ષ પહેલાની વાત છે. There was a one government tender. જ્યાં આગળ ક્લાયન્ટ્સ પ્રોડક્ટ્સ પણ હતી, એમાં સર્વર હતા, નેટવર્કિંગ હતું, સ્ટોરેજ પ્રોડક્ટ બી હતી. It was a fairly large tender. Government tender હતું. I mean, because of NDA, I can't share the customer name right now. Agreement. Customer was looking for a solution. There were two partners who come to us and who has done the DR. Hope you understand in registration. And every time I काम करता था. And suddenly we realized there are 2-3 partners who are hardcore competition partner. They approach us. We want to work with them. हमारे customers साथ यहाँ relation है, हमें यहाँ तेरी speaking करी सके, हमें यहाँ तेरी सके, you know, government business. But we want to work with you. We were wondering why those are there, why competition partners, hardcore competition partners are coming to us. When we check with our own partner, you know what they say? Instead of them, if I go and work with a different vendor, and assuming for each product line I need to work with a different vendor, out of 13 different vendors, 13 different vendors. And think about a scenario, તમે ટેન્ડર ઉપાડો છો, એમાં 13 ડિફરન્ટ વેન્ડર થ્રુ તમારે મટીરીયલ સપ્લાય કરવાનું છે. એલડી ક્લોઝ છે. વિન કરીને ખુશી થશે કે લૂઝ કરીને ખુશી થશે? રાઈટ? ઇન્સ્ટોલેશન, પેમેન્ટ ક્યારે આવશે? એમાં એક વસ્તુ અટકી ગઈ કે તમારું આખું સોલ્યુશન લાઈવ ના થયું. And then you start roaming around here and there. So that's a difference. That's the difference of Dell. And by the way, let me tell you, we were not L1. We were L4. Customer took exceptional approval internally, being government organization, and finally they award us that order. After that as well. And exactly I am talking about. End-to-end solution, only organization who can provide to your customer is the Dell technology. No one else can do that. Think about starting from ThinkLine, that's a wise desktop laptop, workstation, server, networking, storage, cyber security, data backup. You name the solution. You name the solution in IT hardware industry. Everything is available on a single doorstep. And that's actually help you to improve your profitability as well. When we partner with each other, it helps you to improve your profitability as well. Why and how? That's what we are going to talk today. So, આજે અમારા સ્પીકર તમારા માટે એક સરપ્રાઈઝ લઈને આવ્યા છે. બે સ્પીકર છે, બંને સ્પીકર તમારા માટે એક સરપ્રાઈઝ લઈને આવેલા છે. And so pay attention. They are not just going to talk about a technology or normal slides. They are going to talk about how to go and pitch product to customers so that you can win that order and you will be profitable. How you become a trusted advisor to your customer rather than a vendor. That's what they are going to talk to you. Okay? And there are some surprises for you as well. Talk of that. So that's what. Once again, thank you. Thank you for coming. And we'll move on. Session will be on. Thank you.
Well, thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. Ladies and gentlemen, we are giving you a chance to win some exciting prizes. So what is going to happen is our speakers are going to come on stage, and in between their session, they are going to ask you some questions related to their presentation. So please pay attention. And if you know the answers, please raise your hand. We will come to you. All you have to do is give the correct answer and you will win some exciting gifts. Simple check?
Yes.
So, tame taiyar cho? My Gujarati is not that bad, is it? Let's try it one more time. Tame taiyar cho? Ha ki na? Ha. Saras. Next to speak on Dell Client Solutions to work and learn from anywhere CSG portfolio, I would like to call on stage Mr. Stanley David, Product Specialist for Workstations, Rugged and Thin Clients, Dell Technologies. Let's welcome him with a huge cheer, please.
Hello. Am I audible to the last two? Can you raise your hand?
Oh, it's too much. Okay. I think now I'm audible. Yeah, I'm getting echo. Sorry. Okay. So thanks team, thanks for joining the event today. I didn't expect so much of team members here. So thank you for that, and thanks Sujal for the introduction. So team, my name is Stanley David, and I am the product specialist for workstation, rugged devices and thin clients. So by workstation, workstation is a general term normally that we hear from customers or from partners also. Even for a desktop, we call them as a workstation. But when I'm talking here about workstation, here I'm talking about products which is Dell Precision brand of products, which are something like having a graphic card inside to do certain use cases, to work on certain use cases. So this is what I'm referring to today, not the standard desktop laptop. So you are already aware about the complete portfolio of Dell that we have, starting from normal Optiplex desktops. Sorry. Is it okay? Sorry, I will use. Sorry, I'm not able to hold this properly. So I was talking about the complete portfolio. So Dell has its Optiplex desktops, Latitude, rugged devices. I don't know whether you are all aware that we also have rugged devices, something that you see in the center. These are machines which are used for extreme temperatures like 35 to 45 degrees centigrade, or in extreme cold temperatures even. And we also have Precision brand of products. Precision brand of products, as I mentioned, these are the workstations that I'm referring to, as well as a broad range of monitors from up to 86 inches in size. Accessories and displays, I won't go into that detail because I believe everyone is aware of it. So my main focus today is to talk about the Precision workstation portfolio. The reason why I'm talking about this product line is today I was reading the Times of India newspaper, the Ahmedabad edition, page number 4, if you have anybody have read today. Tejas Joshi, president of CREDAI, Confederation of Real Estate Developers and Association, etc., was mentioning about how workstations are being used in by the real estate developers. So earlier the adoption was somewhere around 5 to 6%, wherein workstation was used for virtual reality kind of use cases. When I'm talking about workstation used in virtual reality for real estate developers, it is something like you have a particular plot of land. Nowadays, if you want to book a flat, the real estate developers are able to give you a complete virtual view of the building as well as the interiors of them. For example, if you want to see your flat on the 13th floor, 15th floor, etc., you want to see the interiors, how it will be done, or how you want to customize, everything you can see in virtual world. So workstations are being adopted recently for earlier, which was 5 to 6%, now we see around 30% adoption. This is today's news. If you can go back and refer to the Times of India page number 4, you will see that. So this is how the workstation portfolio is being used by many use cases. One is real estate that I mentioned. There are many use cases for workstations, starting from designing softwares. Anybody who is into designing or into a manufacturing industry, where they are, for example, if I take about a manufacturing industry, here, starting from designing phase to industrial designs. First will be the sketching of the complete product. For example, if it is a car manufacturing company, the initial creative user will be only designing the sketch of the car, how it will look externally. Then there will be a detailed designer who will be doing something like a detailed design of the product. Then there will be somebody who is doing into something like a 3D model, and how that can be put into a road or an environment, and how it can be tested or in a simulated environment. For example, a car crash test. So earlier, before this modeling came into picture, the manufacturer had to really make a prototype, do a car crash test, and see whether the airbags are coming out or not. Nowadays, it's not required. They can do this in actual virtual world and test it for each and every use case and then go for the product. This actually reduces the time that they take to actually starting from the concept phase to the product phase. The time is reduced as well as the cost involved is reduced because of this kind of virtual products that are available right now. So these workstations are used for example, as I mentioned about real estate, manufacturing, simulation environment, even data science kind of a workload. All this workloads, the data science workload is something new, wherein you will find each and every organization. If you talk to any organization, they are adopting data science in some way or the other. When I say data science, they are creating a model to understand from their available data to find out which product sells best for them or which is having more demand in the market. So these kind of models are created and data is cleansed using this data science model to bring out the actual products that are required for day-to-day marketing. So any company we talk about, definitely talk about product line wherein you can talk about data science, etc. Whether they are having users or data science engineers are available in the organization who are doing some work. For example, just go to LinkedIn for any organization, you will find data science engineers already present in that company. So there is more adoption of workstations. That's why I thought I will focus a bit more on workstation. So in this space, Dell has a broad range of portfolio. So I will not go into the detail, like we follow the same nomenclature for all client products like 3000, 5000 and 7000 series, be it laptop, desktop or even rack workstations. So these are high-end devices that are used for this kind of use cases that I mentioned. And we believe we are number one in this industry, mainly because of these three main pillars: intelligent performance, immersive productivity and mission critical reliability. When I say intelligent performance, these machines are made with high-end components like Xeon CPUs or even i3, i5, i7, i9 processors, and even Xeon CPUs are available in this kind of workstation with high-speed memory. Also, we give you an AI-based tool built in this machine already. If it is a Dell image, it comes with an AI-based tool which is known as Dell Optimizer for Precision, which enhances the user experience when they use activity. We have certain displays which are having infinity edge, that is all the four-sided narrow edge. Even in our workstation portfolio, in our laptop workstation portfolio, we have some series of workstations which are having an infinity edge display. This gives the user an immersive experience to work continuously on the creative work that is doing. So that his focus is not detractor, and he continues working on this kind of use case. Finally, mission critical reliability. Now, these kind of workstations do not have issues related to blue dumps. Dell has patented a technology called Dell RMT Pro. So when I talk about Dell technology, why Dell in precision workstation? Why not any other vendor? So this is something unique that I wanted to point out. This is known as reliable memory technology. In short, we call it as RMT Pro. This is a Dell patented technology which is built in the workstation. You don't have to install anything. You don't have to configure anything. If the machines are having ECC memory, automatically the RMT Pro thing starts working on it. The advantage of this is, for example, if there is a bad memory bit, the memory has a bad memory bit. So you will find that there are issues related to blue dump happens because of bad memory bits. This is totally eliminated. How it is done? The bad memory bit is isolated in such a way that the OS cannot see this bad memory. So nothing will be written on the bad memory bit, because of which the blue dump kind of issues are eliminated on workstations mainly, having ECC memory. So this is a great advantage going for Dell workstations mainly because of this patented technology. Not only that, tomorrow if the bad memory bits increases, for example, from 1 it goes up to like 4 or 5, it automatically applications configured, and all these can be optimized. And after the application are optimized, you also get to see a result wherein you will find how much optimization it has done for that particular application. After that 5 applications, if you want to do the application, the benefit here is like it gives you a benefit in terms of it tries to diminish the contrast of your screen so that the other person cannot see your screen. That fourth point is intelligent audio. Nowadays, since COVID times, we have been using Teams and Zoom a lot in this COVID scenario, as well as we are continuing using that. So this reduces, it completely does the noise cancellation. For example, if you're in a conferencing, if you're doing a Teams call, and it recognizes your audio, and it will only try to pass your audio to the other side, and it will also only take the audio from the other side to your end. So that if there is any noise in the background, like a dog barking, that voice will not be sent. It understands the human voice. Only that is amplified and sent. It does the noise cancellation completely using this intelligent audio feature. The other way around, for example, you are doing some recording. You are in a studio or in a quiet room, and you are trying to record something for a presentation or making an audio clip. It understands that you are in a quiet room, and it tries to capture each and every bit of your sound. So that is the intelligence built in the intelligent audio feature. Express Connect is something similar for your laptops, precision laptop mainly. It tries to find the best Wi-Fi around, not only the nearest access point, but the access point which gives you more bandwidth. For example, the nearest access point is being used by many people, but the one which is slightly far away has more bandwidth. It will try to connect to that access point, and so that you can have the best bandwidth. Not only that, if you are using a collaborative software like Teams and Zoom, it will try to allocate more bandwidth for that kind of usage. So that kind of intelligence is built in again in this Dell Optimizer Precision. Again, something similar for high-end workstations, tower workstations, even optimization for storage is available, not for your laptops, but this for tower workstations and rack workstations. The last feature that is built in is the reporting analytics tool. So reporting analytics, you know that, for example, if a user complains in an IT or user complains to an IT team that his machine is not performing well, the applications are not performing well. So reporting and analytics tool can be started in the morning. It takes care for the next 8 hours or till that end of the day, or we can shorten the time duration also. And gives you a final report which you can print out and say, give it to the IT team to understand, and it will give you a detailed analysis wherein which component has peaked to the highest. For example, if the CPU frequency has peaked, or is it the CPU cores that are peaked? Is it the RAM that is peaked, or is it because of the storage that the issue is happening? This kind of analytics is built in this tool. So this is a really best or one of the best tool optimizer, which is an AI-based tool. Though other vendors have something, but it is not an AI-based tool. It is a fixed tool wherein you have to manually select that application and then fine-tune that particular application. But since this is an AI-based tool, it is not only for ISV applications, but on any application as I mentioned. For example, if the user is mostly using Teams, he can optimize a team application. If he's using mainly Excel, as I mentioned, maybe Excel user, he can optimize the Excel application also. So that is the benefit of Dell Optimizer for Precision. This is only built with precision. So how do you determine like which workstation? As I showed you in the first slide, there are like 3,000, 5,000 and 7,000 series of workstations in laptops as well as towers as well as in rack. Something like what you have on a normal Optiplex or desktop. So how do you determine which model will fit which kind of requirement? So basically, if you're talking to a customer, and he is a customer who is into either manufacturing industry, definitely he'll be using workstation. If it is into media, he will be using workstation. If he is doing some data science, definitely he will be using workstation. So basically, just for your understanding, this is an easy way to understand how to determine which workstation best fits. And then there are some QRGs also which we can share later as and when the use cases are happening. QRGs are nothing like, these are quick reference guide for particular application. For example, if a user mentions that I use AutoCAD. If I use AutoCAD, what are the best models that fit in? So we have tied up with this ISV application vendor, and we have detailed configuration like good, better, best options available for that application, which can be shared with the customer as well. These are customer sharing documents that are available, which is known as Quick Reference Guide, QRG. This is available on our website, which can be downloaded, or we can share it with you. Apart from that, just to understand how we can position a particular model. So basically, if you're talking to customer, you can try to figure out these users in his organization will be either using an interactive workload or will be using a computational workload. When I say interactive workload, these are users who are using something like designing application, something users who are doing in 2D, 3D kind of thing. Now here, you don't need more of CPU cores. A single or two core is more than enough for this kind of application. What you need best here is the CPU turbo frequency. So if you have higher turbo frequency of that particular CPU, the performance will be best for that particular application. And definitely there will be graphic card and RAM also which will be needed. But the CPU can be determined if you are able to classify this application into two categories. So as I mentioned, designing applications, 2D, 3D modeling, etc. need 1 or 2 cores, maximum 4 cores. So we can give a CPU with maximum 6 cores, that is more than enough for that particular application. And just need to keep in mind that your turbo frequency should be higher when the user is using this kind of application. Compared to computational workload. Now, in computational workload, I'm talking about users who are doing simulation. I talked about a car crash. So this is not a simulation environment wherein virtually the car is being crashed and we try to understand whether the airbags are coming out or not. So this comes under the computational kind of workload. The data science workload, wherein the huge data is taken and cleansed and created, and the model is created to understand, to extract the best data from that particular, the whole data that they have. So this kind of simulation or analytical workload all come under this computational workload. Now here you need more of CPU cores. More the CPU cores, better the performance. And more the base frequency of the CPU, better the performance. So turbo frequency does not play much role because each core will be going to the base frequency. So better the base frequency and more the number of cores, that is where you need that is what you need for your computational kind of. So how do you determine now which model best fits in for interactive and which model fits in for computation? Sorry, so as I showed you, interactive and computation. So I just put some examples there, like AutoCAD, Photoshop. In SolidWorks also, like there are two things. There is a designing work and there is structural analysis. So if the user is using SolidWorks and is using designing and modeling, if you use Maya, animation modeling, editing, etc., then model something starting from 3,000 to 5,000 are the best option for this kind of user workloads. At the same time, if there are users who are using something like doing structural analysis, flow simulation, rendering, etc., or data science kind of workload, that is where 5,000 to 7,000 kind of machines are best suited. So these machines will have something like Xeon CPUs, dual processor, 56 cores maximum that is available on workstation on this high-end 7,000 series model. This is how we can determine whether the customer should go for a 3,000 series model or a 7,000 series model, not only in tower but as well as in laptop workstation. This is easier way. I think you are able to connect with this, right? It's easy to understand, not much of a I'll not go into the details. So these are all our new models that we have launched recently, all with Precision Workstation, all with 12th generation processors, the latest processors from Intel. Now this Precision, we have something like 14-inch screen, 15, 16 and 17 also. In 3000 we have 3 models, the 5540 that you see is an earlier generation model, which is thicker at the base, if you see, which has a Dell logo. So we have removed that. Now all the 4-sided we have this Infinity Edge. This is on the 5570 and 5770. Because of this design, we were able to reduce the chassis size. So now the workstation, which was 15.6 inch, is smaller, 6% smaller than the earlier model, and even the 17 inch is smaller than the earlier model. coming to the model that we have here in Precision, that is 3560. Now, as I mentioned, compared to a notebook, these are the models which, so this is a 15.6 inch. This can be recommended for users who are heavy Excel users, who are doing some engineering users, or maybe even engineering students who are doing into basic 2D, 3D kind of workload. And who wants to, for example, as I mentioned about real estate developers who are showcasing their VR product. So this kind of workload, apart from what ISV certification that we have, and mainly the point that I highlighted about Dell Optimizable Precision, which is inbuilt in this. For just consider an example where a user is using a normal notebook compared to a Precision 15.6 inch, wherein it benefits with this precision because of the Dell Optimizable Precision, because that can fine tune that application and give you the best performance. You want to add something?
Slightly for fun.
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Okay, let me ask a different question now. And there is a tip for you. Anybody can give me a 3 reasons why a customer should buy mobile workstation rather than a notebook? Please raise your hand. And there is a tip for you. A precision notebook rather than, yeah, somebody over there. Can you have a mic?
Lightweight है sir.
One by one.
Please raise your hand.
Who want to using the high-ended software like the CAD design and server kind of the solution?
Right, one.
Then they want to more graphics output.
More or less same.
More or less same.
Still,
Yeah, there are a few more. 3 points.
For the graphic designing, rendering works, performance optimization, productivity increase, and higher hardware and capability which can be used for the graphics utility and all, for the manufacturing or designing applications.
that is a basic use. But still, we have not got the proper answer. This model.
Hold on, there are a few more people who want to answer.
Lighter है sir.
Hello.
Lighter than latitude.
Lighter than latitude.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Hello.
Yes.
This is Sivarita Paledi from Gintech Solution Limited. So my answer is for this: intelligent performance, immersive productivity, machine.
Right. Okay, let me give the simplest example, which come to my mind. It cannot be simple than this. આપણે ઘણા પાર્ટનર ઇકો ગાડી યુઝ કરતા હશે મટીરિયલ ડિલિવર કરવા માટે, રાઈટ? પણ તમારી પાસે લોડિંગ ટેમ્પો હોય તો બેટર. સેમ થિંગ, you can still use a laptop, a normal traditional laptop for a workstation application which are specialized application, but when you use mobile workstation, precision mobile workstation. Okay, my next question, and there is one more gift for them, and no workstation focused partner can answer this now. We discuss about multiple features over here, right? Workstation ના ઘણા બધા features વિશે આપણે વાત કરી, and every feature has a cost. Everybody agree? કેટલું પ્રીમિયમ આપણે ચાર્જ કરવું જોઈએ આ ફીચર્સ માટે? એની કેસ કેટલા ફીચર્સ આપણે અહીંયા બતાવ્યા, the features what we talk about here, how much premium we should charge for that in terms of money? Yeah, somebody is there in any 30%. 30%. I love to do so. Anyone else?
12%.
10%.
10%. 12%.
15 is a reasonable.
Okay. Now the question when you will get some gift. How much premium we are charging in case of 3560 vis-a-vis Leti? 3420 or 3520 Leti? Currently.
5%.
Oh, somebody say 5%. Any other answer? Yeah. 50%. Wow.
20%.
20%. Okay.
8 to 10%.
Okay, let me give a hint. 5% is somewhere nearby.
8 to 10%.
35.
I said 5% is nearby, somebody said 35.
8 to 10%.
8 to 10, 4%.
7.
लगता है मेरे को गिफ्ट घर ही ले जाना पड़ेगा अपने it's for you.
No, leave about this thing. I want to ask about the technology they understood. So,
Okay, so let me answer them first.
Okay.
Yeah. So we are charging 0% premium, no premium. Same price and much better features. This product is available through SNS. They are available with our partners and distributor.
Yeah.
Just a minute.
So I will also add one or two questions here. So how many gifts do we have? One? We have. Okay. So in the slides that I showed you, I spoke about something which is Dell patented technology, which is unique in precision. Can anybody name that properly? Yeah. Sorry?
RTM Pro.
RMP Pro.
Who said RMP?
Reliable memory.
It's a reliable memory technology pro.
Yeah, it is RMT. It is not RTM.
It's RMT Pro.
RMT Pro. So who was the one who did it?
I think this gentleman also said it before, and then
Who was the first? Okay, then give it to him. Sure, he gets it.
congratulations.
So this is something unique which only Precision has. So even if any Precision model with the ECC memory will have this feature inbuilt in that. As I mentioned, nothing needs to be installed, nothing needs to be configured, and it helps the user in ways which I mentioned about the bad memory and bluedums that issues that occur because of bluedums. So that was okay. So that will be very easy if I talk about that. I also spoke about, but raise your hand. The mic will come to you and then you can answer. Which is that software, AI-based tool, which is inbuilt in the workstation, which only workstation module has. One who has answered, don't give it to him.
Dell Optimizer.
Then optimize for precision. Yes, you can. Right.
Many congratulations.
So these are the unique features. Just I'm going to reiterate it. The RMD Pro, Dell Optimize for precision, and then okay. So coming to so nowadays all users are talking about blue light issues, like the eyes get strained when they are continuously working. So there was a solution earlier, which was software-based solution for reducing the blue light. But the issue in this solution was, if you're using a software-based solution, if you see the actual picture, the normal mode is the actual picture. But when a software-based low blue light feature is applied, the picture seems to become a bit of yellowish, which was not acceptable for a precision user. A normal Lati or a notebook user will still go for it, there is no issue. But a person who is doing a designing job, for him this is really of no use. The reason being, he wants to see the actual color which is there on the product to be printed when he tries to print it. I will not spend much time on this, I will be out of time. These are all Tower Workstation, again specs and feeds. These are 3000 series, we have 5000 and 7000. Something to start with, like 6 GB of graphic card support,